Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Diana's Talk Show. Today, I wanted to talk about a reminder that I keep telling myself recently, and it's changed the way I move about my days. It's changed how I move about my life. And I thought it was worth talking about, It's a good reminder and it's a good thing to get us moving. So, this reminder is that life is too short. That sounds cliche, It sounds like everyone always says that life is too short. But when you think about the gravity of that, you realize that you don't have time for insignificant thoughts, for insignificant things to hold you back from doing what you want to do in this lifetime. You have such a limited amount of time in this lifetime, and you act like you're gonna live forever. That's another thing that has been coming through for me. This phrase that I tell myself is, you act like you're gonna live forever. That phrase single-handedly helps me be brave when I'm scared, when I am scared to be brave. That phrase gets me up. It gets me moving. You act like you're going to live forever. Life is too short. You act like the future is promised. And obviously, I'm not thinking in a dooming way or in a way that is negative or where I anticipate that bad things are going to happen to me, but I use that phrase, I use those phrases to actually inform me that there's no time to waste. There's no time to be scared. There's no time to sit around. Things are not going to happen unless I take action and I get my mindset right, unless I get better habits, unless I improve myself every day, then my life is going to look the same in a few years down the line. A few years down the line, my life will look the same if I stay the same. If I am too scared to take risks, if I'm too intimidated to do things that are different, things that are different, things that are outside of who I know myself to be. I have a few examples of the way this comes up for me in small and bigger ways. So one way I had this realization come up for me is that I wanted to try a new hairstyle. Like a few weeks ago, I was getting ready. I looked in the mirror and I wanted to try a new hairstyle, but I was too afraid to for some reason, or I was just like, let me stick to what I know. Let me stick to what I know looks good on me. Obviously, sometimes you just want to pick something that looks good on you so that you can feel good. But maybe sometimes you want to step a little bit outside of the norm that you set for yourself, So I went outside and I regretted it. I realized that I regretted not trying that new hairstyle, and I kind of reminded myself, like, if you want to try a new hairstyle, if you want to try a new style, if you want to go to school looking more dressy than normal and you feel intimidated to do that because you don't want to draw attention to yourself, then why are you acting like, first of all, why are you acting like anyone else cares that much? Second of all, you act like you're going to live forever, like you're going to not be alive one day, and then it's not going to matter. Like, when you're gone, you're gone, and like there's no way to know, oh, what would have been like if I had made a different choice. One day you're just, the day is going to pass you by, the year is going to pass you by, the decade is going to pass you by, and you're just going to sit in the same place thinking, what if I had made a scary decision? What if I had done the thing that requires more from me? What if I had done the thing that requires hard work and courage from me? Where would I have been by now? That's something that has affected me in the past. I went through so many years, so many of like my formative years in the same place year after year, with the same struggles, with the same issues. And then at some point, you just have to get sick of yourself. Like, I got sick of myself, and I had to get to a point where I can't tolerate this anymore. So I have to take responsibility. I have to take full responsibility of my life. I have to step up and take my power back and get back in the front seat and start driving, you know? I can't sit back and just do nothing all day, waste my days away on my phone, worrying about stupid stuff, worrying about people not liking me back, people not treating me right, people disrespecting me, worrying about spending my money on stupid things, worrying about what this person said about me, what this person thinks about me, worrying about just being on my phone all day, scrolling, consuming stupid things, consuming pointless things, like just doing nothing, you know? I got to a point where I was so sick of myself. I was like, I'm not living to my full potential. That's what it was. I want to live to my full potential. Like, I want to live to my fullest potential in this lifetime, in the lifetime that I'm in right now. So at some point, you're going to have to decide. And it's something that you have to decide for yourself every day. I can decide this right now, but if I don't keep up, then, you know, what's the point? You have to keep going. It's because you have to be consistent. You have to show up every day for yourself. And you have to try. You have to have some audacity. You have to have some belief in yourself, and you have to bounce back. You have to bounce back because things may not go as you expected. Maybe things don't go as you expected, but you have to bounce back. You have to keep trying. You have to be consistent. You have to keep making variations of things. So I'm thinking about when I had my first in-person event that I was hosting. I posted about this on Instagram a lot, and I sent a newsletter about it. So I do intend to have a video of the event at some point go up on YouTube. But anyway, I was very scared. Like, obviously, that's scary, like getting up in front of a group of people and presenting my clip of like my short film and presenting my work, presenting myself, and delivering a public speech. Like, that is scary and that's nerve-wracking. And I was so nervous, but I had to really not think about that. I had to think about let's really think, like, so if let's say I chicken out and I don't do this, what's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. I have to really listen to myself. I intuitively know what my next steps are. And I have to be willing to put the hard work in. I have to be willing to put the work in, to put the belief in myself, and to don't think so much on what's not important, and don't overthink about what's not important. Like, I really have to be so specific and so driven where I don't even dwell too much on the negatives. I just have to do the thing, see the results, learn from the results, and then apply it to the next thing. And yeah, my event went well, you know, and I'm happy that I did it. I'm proud of myself for taking that step, and I know for the future what I want to change. I know for the future I definitely want to have another screening. Maybe after I finish my thesis short film, my short documentary that I'm working on right now, I definitely want to have a screening for that. So look out for that this summer in New York City. Like, nothing changes if you don't change. It's just the truth, man. Like, like I said earlier in this video, I wasted so much time in the same place when I know I have more to give. I know my potential. That's so sad when you just don't live to your potential because of excuses, because of laziness, because you're just like making excuses. It's just excuses. Like there's people who have it harder than you who are doing more. That's something I have to remind myself of when I feel caught up and I feel like, oh, I have it so hard. I wish I had more time to do the things I love and to work on my art. Other people, like, join the club, you know? Like, other people also have to do that too. Like, I'm not the only one. I have to snap out of it and think, like, no, this is a period of hard work. This is a period that is going to catapult the rest of my career. I want to be a documentary filmmaker, and I have my mind set on that. But what matters is keeping it set on that and having that discipline where I show up for myself every day and think about how am I gonna improve every day? Like, what are the resources that I need to take advantage of? What do I need to do? What actions do I need to take in my own community? Things like that, What actions do I need to take every day, like to little by little get myself to the place I want to be? And just doing things even if I'm scared, even if I don't feel qualified, even if I think I'm not good enough, you just got to do it anyway. And just have that audacity, where you say, I'm hosting an event and I'm going to show a preview of my documentary film, of my short documentary, even though I'm just a film student and I have a lot of work left. I have that humility where I know I have work to do and I'm proud of that, but I also know that I am gonna get there, and I know my worth. I know my potential. So it's that balance that I have in myself. So it's that balance I have in myself. So yeah, try that new style, try that hairstyle, go outside in your best outfit, even if you're gonna get stared at, even if it's a little out of the norm for you, even if other people are not dressing like you or are not doing their hair like you. Do it anyway. Be brave. Be brave. You act like you're gonna live forever, but you're not. We have a limited time here. We don't know how much time we have here. Why are you going to worry about stupid things, insignificant things? Why are you going to waste your time on stupid things? Like, that's just where I'm at right now. That's the place that I got to. I don't have time to dwell on dumb things because I have things that I have to accomplish. I have a mission. I have a purpose. I have work to do, and that work is so sacred to me. It's so important to me. I can't sit around anymore and idly wonder why I'm in the same place year after year. No more, not anymore. So thank you so much for watching this video. This brings us to the end of the video. That's what I had to say in this video. I am wearing my merch. This is a crew neck from one of my collections. Check it out. I have the link down below. I made it on springcreator.com. And yeah, this is from the Existential Crisis collection. This is based on a piece of writing. It was a journal entry I wrote when I was 15. And yeah, I edited it. I posted it on WordPress. I want to turn around because it has a message on the back, but I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it that well. But yeah, I also made the journal entry into a video, so maybe I could link that below too, so you could check it out. I made it last summer. Yeah, so I decided to make YouTube merch that brings a video to life. So this YouTube merch is the exact title of the video that I made about this journal entry, And then I have another collection called A Day as My Higher Self, because I have a video called A Day as My Higher Self, and it's a vlog. of me going to school. So yeah, I this merch brings two of my videos to life in a collection of items. So I have things from t-shirts, crew necks, sweatshirts. I have a mug. I have a sticker. I have tote bags. So I have to order more samples of things, but I was able to order a few samples because I was actually selling them at the event that I hosted a few weeks ago. So yeah, I have a few samples on me, but I have to order the tote bag sample to see what it looks like in person. What I like about Spring is that they create things on demand to minimize waste. So that's like a random tidbit to throw in there, but yeah, yeah, I have to order more stuff, I have to raise money for it. And then I'm hoping to have like pop-ups. I'm hoping to sell it in the summer and spring that's coming up. I'm going to be posted up at Washington Square Park, at farmers markets, at parks, anywhere I can with like my merch in person so that you guys who are in New York or are passing through New York can see it. So, yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video.